Hello and welcome to PPCTV, another value-packed video to help your PPC profits grow. This week I want to talk to you about demographic targeting on Google Ads. It adds a whole new dimension to targeting on Google, and it can be extremely effective for the right types of business. So demographic targeting will allow you to target your ads to a particular gender or maybe a particular age range. So very much like Facebook do on Facebook ads. So an example of how this might work, let's say you run a women's networking group in the Surrey area. Now there'll be a lot of women in business out there who will be potentially find this really appealing, but they may not know that such a thing exists just for females. So when they search in Google, they'll be typing in a generic way, in a non-female specific way. So they might be searching local business networking, local networking groups, etc. So the problem with this is that men will also be using the exact same keywords. Now, you could argue that the networking group should pre-qualify in their ad, that they should be stating that their offering is just for ladies only, and you'll be 100% right. But what happens if the ad doesn't get read? You know, every time a male click occurs, this particular Google advertiser is going to be throwing money down the drain. And this is where demographic targeting comes into play, because they can use all the generic keywords that they want now and ensure it's only females that see their ads. So it's really, really targeted. As I mentioned earlier, you can also target by age range. So whilst a network will definitely have a typical attendee age range they'll want to target, another example might be better here to give a bit of variety. And a good example, let's say you run a business specialising in golfing breaks abroad. Now your golfing breaks aren't cheap, so your ideal customer needs to have disposable cash and be in a life position where they're not tied down with young children, etc. And this is a good example because I did actually speak to someone last week in this exact market, and he told me that his target age range is between 45 and 70. So in his example, we will be able to appear for searches such as golf break in Spain, also ensure that the people who see his ads are only between the ages of 45 and 70. So if you're 30 and you're looking for a stag do destination, you're not going to see this, this client's ad, which is perfect. So does your business have a typical customer or a particular age range or gender? If it does, you may want to test some demographic settings. To do that, you just go into the campaign you want to test, then go to demographics within the sub menu, and it will guide you from there. So that's it really for this week, folks. I hope you found it useful. Have a good think about your typical customer and your ideal customer, and how you might be able to tweak some of your settings to make your Google spend go a lot further and get a lot more customers without needing to spend any more money on clicks. So I hope you found that useful. If you did, please like us, share us, tag a friend who uses Google or Facebook paid ads, and hopefully they'll thank you for it as well. So anyway, see you next week. Have a great one. Bye.